Yeah, I'm showing. Give it 1 second. I show live. I should show live. Please show me live. Yeah. Should go live here in a second. It should be listed. I haven't started recording with Twitch yet, but here we go, guys. It is me, Hand from Above, and one good old zanderfeverSC. We are actually streaming on my stream today. Believe it or not. How are you doing today, Xander?
A little peeved at my stream, but other than that, I'm okay.
Well, we get to watch probably some you and me, yours and mine favorite action. We have a PvZ coming up, sir.
Yes, we do. We've been with two incredibly solid players. I mean, FXO.Crane, who is playing on ASD's account, if that's what you guys are wondering about, that's what's going on there. Going against TSL.Symbol and Daybreak. So it's going to be a really, really good match.
Yeah, I forgot to get my one streaming tool up, but we'll kind of go with it.
It's
temporary.
All good. It's all good. I'm still recording for VOD, so you guys on YouTube, you should be set.
Yep. And we have, this is Zotac Cup monthly finals for February, guys. And we're just waiting for who is lagging.
That would be me, apparently. Because I'm still not loaded fully.
Oh, okay. That's fine. And here we go, guys. We're spawning right on top of the blue Protoss, FXO.Crane. Spawning in the top, and spawning in the bottom, we have the red Zerg TSL.Symbol.
Yeah, two really solid players that we do see a lot of, so I'm very curious about this particular match. As far as everything else goes, I mean, these two players are at the top of the skill level. I mean, we've seen them a bunch of times in the weeklies, and really, Crane is one of those players that I really have enjoyed watching his PvZ. He's done a lot of cool things with war prisms and just getting really scary armies. And he does it very well and very safely. I'm very curious as to how he's going to be going up against TSL.Symbol in this game.
Especially on this map, because it's not really that easy to take a third. I mean, you got the big ramp leading up to your natural, and then the third, really, you can just end around with all the other stuff. I mean, it depends. I mean, I've seen a lot of Korean Protoss do two-base timings right now. So
two-base timings are actually a really common thing throughout PvZ, because there's been a lot of Protosses just having trouble with going for real macro games, late games. I mean, you can play for the Archon toilet, you can do things like that, or I've even seen some players experimenting with a lot of heavy late game carrier, void ray, mothership, that kind of stuff, which is a very powerful combo. But you really see a lot of people just going for that Archon toilet. Either that, or on this particular map, what you can do is be aggressive, at the very least a little bit aggressive, to try and get a scary early third, to the point where Zerg can't actually take advantage of the wide choke, because there's a full gateway wall off over there.
nope, definitely I do like that, but I mean, sometimes that full gateway wall off doesn't even protect you, because you get roaches and whatnot, and it's going to lock you right up. Because they can attack at free range, sir.
Yep, and we're actually about to having some cannons at the, what really is a second base of Symbol. That pylon's being thrown down outside of vision. Symbol does not know about it. Pretty much Crane right now is just being aggressive with these cannons and see how his forge is already done. He does have enough money for his Nexus, but he's actually going to delay it for early cannons.
I do like this play, actually, because TSL.Symbol is now going to have to cancel and move up to his natural. He was trying to be a little sneaky and move on. So
yeah, and by the way, this also isn't... Oh, look at this wall that's happening with this cannon. He's gonna try and completely shut this down from any amount of lings. You've got the gateway now fully walling this off. Those lings now see this, and we should see a cancel on his hatchery.
yeah, there you go. Now you should see a cancel on the gateway too.
We'll see. He actually may keep it there just to be more effective against the lings if he wants to. No, he does cancel it, which is smart when you consider the cost of the hatchery and everything. Because right now you have 100, 200, 350 that are actually not canceled in there, and that 350 is technically more than the hatchery itself, but the time difference is what really makes that cost effective. Yep. As now you can see, the natural expansion of Crane is
not... Oh,
not...
look at that. He's double expanding still, though. He's going for the rich Vesbian gas there.
Yeah, that's what really makes me like this. It almost could be seen as being more beneficial, actually, to... Oh, wait, never mind that point. Oh, it's still a good point, yes. I was going to say, it actually might even be more beneficial for Symbol to take this bottom right base. That would be Crane's 4th on this map in particular, because that's a very rarely scouted base. But more importantly than that is the fact that if Crane attacks that, then Symbol would have a free counterattack into the natural expansion, which would make that very, very good. While his forward base, even though it has a rich Vespian Geyser, is a lot more vulnerable to attacks.
And Crane does scout that out. Is he going to try to cannon this one too?
If he does, ooh, he is trying. Oh, that's getting canceled right away, though. Those lings are being very, very active now, knowing that the cannons are definitely an intention of Crane.
But if you look, he still has no gas, so these lings' speed is very delayed. There's the gas just going down now. So, I mean, speed, like I say, is very, very delayed.
Yeah, and actually what Crane could do is just be aggressive with a Zealot and a Stalker or something right now. You can see how his gateway's already rallied. Never mind, I should just change the... Oh, it's changed it to being on his Zealot. But he's going to be able to move out with a Stalker and a Zealot and be aggressive because of the lack of speed on those lings. He'll easily be able to just continuously kite the lings just completely endlessly.
And there is some Terran hate going down. That photon cannon killing the poor supply depot, the neutral supply depot. That's sad.
Yeah, sad, but or not, it's still happening. It's still a realistic issue. You just can't have a Terran in a non-Terran matchup. That's what they're thinking right now. Fortunately, though, sadly, Symbol's not going for that kill as well.
Now, I'm curious, because look, there's a probe still sitting down in that third of Symbols. Or the 4th now, I guess you could call it. So...
Well, that's just to keep it alive, I think. He wants that forward probe presence, and this is the easiest way to keep it alive. Unless we see a bunch of roaches coming in to bust it. I mean, right now we should be seeing a roach horn somewhere.
It is on its way. It's about halfway done, and there'd be just over halfway done.
Yeah, so we actually could be seeing this time with a nice Galio Constitution. We don't have a ton of gases being thrown down quite yet, but the rich Vespian, actually we could see Mutas. I would actually like to see Mutas. He still has a timing window with that if he wants to go for the Mutas after the roaches. Just build a bunch of roaches at first to do a little bit of aggression, be safe, and not just take too much damage. You'll be able to really be able to attack Crane, and then Crane will be put on the defensive. He might not see the Mutas in time, and then all of a sudden he's got 16 Mutas in his base. That's a really dangerous timing that Zerg loves to hit. And
then they definitely could with the rich Vespian Geyser. I mean, that's huge that he's already mining from that.
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, 6, it may not seem that big just to have 6 being mined instead of 4, but that seriously adds up in terms of the effectiveness of each individual drone.
Yeah, because he's got both at his main. He just dropped the second at his natural, so he'll be mining from 4 there.
And
then he's got the rich too, so I mean that's a lot of gas he's going to be getting.
Yeah, take a look at the numbers for you there. It's pretty significant.
But look at this. He is going... Crane's got 2 Zealots right now, 2 Sentries, and a Fatty Immortal sitting there.
Yeah, and we have a bunch of gateways being added on as well, and the Extenthermal Lance is almost, it's just started, and we do have the Colossus on the way as well.
7 gates, 8 gates.
Yeah, this screams like a big, almost gateway all-in. It's basically doing, this looks like he's preparing to do like a huge, essentially 2-base all-in, reinforcing with 8 gates of units, partially because of the fact, oh wait, no, he's got to watch that probe, that's gonna die in a second. That's unfortunate. No more forward pylon presence over there. You can see he's actually pulling back this small force of gateway units after watching all those roaches attack, but I highly doubt he's going to be expecting the big flow of mutas coming in. Right now, we see Symbol's got the Spire done. He's continuing to mine gas. He's just going to go ahead and try and get roaches to defend this attack and then go for the mutas. And looks like, actually, Crane just wants a 3rd. Interesting choice.
And there goes the roaches. Roaches are going to get the other forward. No! They missed the other forward pylon, but they're going to get some free... oh, they get the free sentry.
Yes.
But he's going to get 4 or 5 roaches, so I'd say that's a fair trade right there.
Yeah, and Bring the Probe is still there, and that's what you really want to be shutting down right now. But right now we do see that Symbol's aware of this pushing out. He hasn't seen a base.
You saw the Colossus, because if you see the Corruptors are on their way already. So
7 Corruptors.
I think that's a little bit of to me that seems like a little bit of an overreaction.
Especially with the fact that Crane has all these gateways to fall back on. He's got 8 of them. I'm surprised he hasn't thrown down that 3rd. It looks like he actually...
But he's going to sacrifice the pylon, so...
Yeah, he still has more forward pylons up in the top, and that's what I'm looking at right now. I'm just curious about all of these roaches and why he went for the Protoss at the Mutas. The Colossi
is he going to get all... I thought he was going to get all those lings. Those lings are doing a runaround, it looks like.
Yeah.
They could run into that natural pretty easily. But here we go. Here's some little action from the roaches. The roaches, I think...
Ooh.
Oh, look, here you go. There's the run by.
Yep.
But there's a Colo in the natural.
And a full wall off.
Oh.
And a sentry, so that's not going to go out for well. But we should see those lings coming in from behind. And it looks like... Oh, yeah, Crane's aware of that weakness, though. He's just pulling back, making sure that pylon is protected as he warps in those units. We do see Symbols now coming. He's got the Corruptor count, and now the Corruptor count's looking to be quite good in terms of numbers against all this stuff. But right now, Crane's got a very powerful army.
Throw back. Good force fields.
Very good force fields. Very good force fields.
And now look at that. He's switching up to Immortals.
Nice. And these lings are still here waiting to be aggressive. And it looks like it is now at this point a very, very strong 2-base all-in. I thought he was just going to try and fake that and get that 3rd, but nope. He's going to be sticking with the 2-base all-in.
He's sticking definitely with a 2-base all-in. Look at the money the Zerg has got. I mean, the Zerg can remax many times over right now.
Yeah, this is looking aggressive. Now we're having the links and everything coming in. We've got the links engaging. Ooh.
Oh, he traps a lot of lings.
Look at that Colossus, the lone Colossus on the right. That's going to get picked off by those Corruptors. There's no way that's going to be allowed to survive. But right now, Crane has got that very scary army. The composition is beautiful right now. He's dealt with all the links. This Immortal is going to be super effective. And I do mean that in the Pokemon
Oh, look at that. The roaches got caught. They're trying to reinforce, and now Crane's getting hit from behind.
Yeah, we have the Colossi going down, but to be honest, the Colossi is not the main damage dealer anymore. This Immortal is still...
Immortal, and the Immortal's got 12 kills, sir.
Oh yeah, it's just dealing so much damage, attacking very quickly. Now you should see these roaches starting to target fire them more. There are the lings coming in. That's what you need against that Immortal and the Stalkers. Lings are going to be the perfect unit.
I think there's just so many Stalkers right now. I don't know if this is still... But look at... I mean, even the Zealots are doing work. Yeah, there's a GG from Symbol. Wow.
Yeah, so Crane is actually going to take game number 1. So fairly nicely done by him. Now let's see what's going to happen in game 2 next.
I cannot wait. Did they say what map we're going to be on now?
Don't know.